dingy. Ringy dingy. I'm not even prepared. I'm not even like prepared here. Oh boy, what am I even doing? I'm on time at least. I'm on time at least. Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy, what a ramshackle production we've got going on today. What a ramshackle production. Oh, alright, well, let's get it going here. Once we have folks here, once I see a face or two, then we'll then maybe I'll focus in a little bit better. So, let's do this. We'll go to Mickey Mouse side today. Mickey Mouse side. Here we are. Today, we're going to do a tour. We're going to learn about one of these suits. Last week I think it was last week, we learned, maybe a week and a half ago, 2 weeks, I think 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago we learned about the major arcana. We went through and I gave you kind of like my impression of the major arcana. And so what's going on, Captain? How you doing? So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to give my impression of the minor, there's 4 minor suits. There's wands, cups, pentacles, swords. Today, I'm going to give you my rundown of the suit of wands. And it's really just a quick little rundown. We'll do a quick little rundown of the suit of wands, and then we'll do a 3-card reading, and we'll have an easy day today for our Tuesday. Tomorrow we'll get into like a deep reading of who we are. I like doing Wednesday deep dives, and Thursday we'll do something, and Friday to the weekend. So I think that's our schedule. I like our schedule so far for the week ahead. So let's get into it. Let's start with first off. Let's start the show. Good afternoon, Vietnam. I'm your host, Lobster. This is the show Live Tarot. We got tarot. We'll learn about tarot and Lobster. I'm your host, Lobster of the show. I said that already. Here we are. Alright, so we've got this deck here, the Universal Weight deck. This one has a lot of really neat symbolisms on the cards that are fun to learn and make each card a little easier to recognize, like when you're learning about them, and you're like, wait, like, cause you're like, oh, that's what that symbol is. You're like, oh, the symbols. So if you can remember the symbols, you can make it through, like most card readings, I suppose. So we got Judgment, Sun, Moon, Star, I know I had the wands set off to the side. King of Cups right there, the Fool. Alright, I know I had the wand set off. There we are. Okay. So let's get to it, folks. Nothing to it but to do it. So we've got the wands. The wands are the spiritual cards within tarot. The wands are kind of like our connection with like our God sense, if you will, with kind of like a deeper, just a deeper sense of things. If you ask, something out there for an answer, and it gives you that, like that's kind of like the wands, I guess. I don't know. I guess how to answer It's just that, like a deeper connection to things, and such. So, what's going on? How you doing? Let's get her going. Let's Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. First card. Ace of Wands. The way that I like to look at the Ace of Wands, here's the Ace of Wands. So it's a club. It's a hand holding the club. The Ace of Wands is, to me, it's more like desire is a compass. Desire. So think of like the wands as like our desires, the deep down desires of things. The deep down connections with things. So desire is a compass. So with the Ace of Wands, whatever it is that you desire, like whatever that one main desire is inside of you, that's where you should go. That's your focus. You should focus in on that one thing that just kind of completes you. That you just know it's like, this is what I need. And see, that's what you'll focus in on. And it's like, that's exactly right. You should get that. So that's the Ace of Wands. The Two of Wands. You see two wands, two staves, two wands, aside from this guy right there holding the world in his hands. The Two of Wands is more like kind of like an accompaniment to the Ace of Wands, and it's like, go after this, but measure twice before going ahead. Take a little bit of a moment. Like, make sure that what you seek is what you're going to go find. Make sure, because you're going to get lost in the world. You're going to go, you don't really know your path around. You just make sure that these desires that you have inside of you, that this God voice inside of you is leading you in the right direction first, and then go. You're fine. If whatever it takes to make sure is your gut, your instincts, whatever, well, make sure. Take a minute. Hold up. You know what I mean? The Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is all for one, one for all. Everybody wants the one thing that's going to help everybody. So this is like the community desire. Whatever it is, it's the, I wish I knew my poli-sci a little bit better. I would give you like my Unitarianism versus utilitarianism. I don't know what the hell I just said, but I think that's whatever this. I think that's what applies. Welcome to Tarot 101. I'm your teacher, Lobster. You didn't pay for the class, so you get what you paid for. So we're all in this together. We're all in it together, is what the Three of Wands says. So it's like we all want the same thing for each other. Like, I'm gonna hold you up while you lift me up. You know what I mean? It's always a Josh Groban or Andrea Bocelli song with the wands. All right, you could pick another. I could go through the wands and probably apply an Andrea Bocelli song to all of these cards. And it might be the same Bocelli song. I don't know. The Four of Wands. Sorry about this. Let me read it. Hold on. I'm going to dive in and read a little bit what Captain's saying here. We've got hellos and good days, and I love you guys. Captain, you're amazing. You are a sweet, sweet person. I'm going to let it go. I'm going to let chat happen. And that's good. Let chat happen. Four of Wands. This is mission accomplished. This is, you can chill out a little bit. You can go You can go hang out wherever it is that you like, wherever you find yourself is where you belong. Just chill out there. You're gonna be all right. You're gonna be okay. Wherever it is you find yourself, that's where you should be. It's mission accomplished. It's like you finished something like makes you feel just a little bit better that it happened because you were a part of it and you can make it happen. So it's mission accomplished. The Five of Wands is a little bit of a different animal. Five of Wands is, do you bite your thumb at me, sir? Petty quarrels, petty ideas. That's what the Five of Wands is. It's it's pettiness. It's just people being petty. People, do you bite your thumb at me, sir? I do bite my thumb, but not at you. It's the law on my side if I say I bite my thumb. It is on your side, but not if you bite your thumb at, you know what I mean? Pettiness. Petty begets petty, begets petty. So it's just petty quarrels, pettiness. Like, just, you can walk away from whatever it is that you're in, like, whatever's giving you quarrels, walk away. Whatever's giving you a little bit of troubles, whatever's like working on your heart a little bit, you let it go. It's petty. Just don't be petty, because you're gonna activate on it, and you're gonna want to be petty back, and it's just, you can little cuts lead to lots of blood. You know what I mean? So don't do that. Pettiness. 1 second here, folks. Alright. Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is a little bit different. I like this suit. The Six of Wands is like, what we do in life echoes in eternity. Can you even do that without doing the British accent, by the way? What we do in life echoes in eternity. Like, you want to. By the end of that second, by the end of the echoes, you're like, I'm gonna go British and hit a little bit of an accent on this. What we do in life echoes in eternity. Basically, it's a celebration. It's a victory. It's a big memory. It's a core memory. So whatever it is that you're celebrating, whatever is going on here, it's a celebration. It's a victorious, like, it's a parade of emotion. It's like, that, like, this is right. Whatever this is. What we do in life echoes in eternity. Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is, you're making a last stand. You're standing up for yourself. Nobody can take whatever it is, whatever you're standing up for, whatever you got, whatever notion it is that you have behind you, that no one can take that away from you. What's going on, folks? No one can take that away from you. Godzilla, how you doing? Taking the last stand is what the Seven of Wands is all about. You got the high ground. You're maintaining the high ground. No one can take this, whatever it is, wherever you're at in your head. Don't let anyone change your mind. Don't let anyone change your mind. Don't let anyone change your heart. You are the bearer of your own designation. No one can define you. Only you can. This is your last chance to do it. It's your last stand. We have the Eight of Wands. When the Eight of Wands shows up, I like to think of it as, if not now, when? I look at this and I used to think that it was like a whole bunch of wands just coming right at you in the face. And the way that the way that I studied it and the way it's been, that it's been shown to me is this is a card of like opportunities. It's a card of it's like, if not, it's a ladder. You can climb each of these things up to the top of wherever you need to be. So it's rungs on the ladder. So if not now, then when? Get up there. Go climb. Or there's steps if you can't climb. Like rickety little steps, But if not now, when? Don't talk yourself out of a good opportunity. Don't talk yourself out of being, whatever, being wherever you're at. If not now, it's gonna happen. Just stay there. Pay attention. Hold up. Wait a minute. If not now, when? Opportunities could easily be missed. The Nine of Wands. When the Nine of Wands shows up, it's, you got to keep your eyes on the prize. You got to keep your eyes on the prize. Stay focused. There's a lot going on. You can get distracted easily. I get distracted every day. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. I want to go do that. I want to go do this. Instead, you gotta stay focused. Not that I have the most busiest life in the world, but if you have a busy life, and the Nine of Wands shows up, stay focused. Keep your eyes on the prize. Especially if you feel like maybe things are getting a little goofy, a little chaotic around you. Keep your eyes on the prize. Don't get distracted. The Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is, don't forget to breathe. Boy, are we feeling a little overburdened, huh? We're carrying the weight of the world on our shoulders. Don't forget to breathe. I think it's maybe a misquote, I'm not quite sure, but I think Albert Camus, C-A-M-U-S, Albert Camus, French, very into absurdism. He said, in a quote, might be misquoted, I hope it is, good for him, Albert Camus, said, you have to imagine Sisyphus happy. You have to imagine Sisyphus happy. Sisyphus, the guy pushing the boulder up. And it's always, you got a bird pecking at him, eating his liver while he's pushing the boulder up. Come on, man. You have to imagine Sisyphus happy. At least I got a bird. At least I got a job. Oh my God. Be a little happier. Get out of your head a little bit. Don't let it overcome you. Don't be overwhelmed. Don't be happy. Don't leave. If you have to imagine Sisyphus happy, then that's kind of where the Ten of Wands is to me. Albert Camus. I don't know how to say it correctly. Continuing on, we've got the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands. Alright, so the Page of Wands, the picture here is not going to suit the way that I look at the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands is kind of like a jack in the box. Where you know, like, you've got this deep sense of something, like, you know the goodness is going to happen. You can hear the goodness happening. You know there's a good idea about to happen. You hear the doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo, you know, right? And the Page of Wands is telling you is, keep cracking along. Keep cranking that doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. You know, and like, it's not going to tell you how many, like, turns of the thing. Because you know, as a kid, you're like, how many twists and turns of these? And sometimes you get a little anxious. You're like, I don't know, man. That jack-in-the-box is it's gonna like pop up. It's gonna hit me in the nose. I'm gonna get all popped out, and I'm gonna have to I'm gonna cry a little bit, and I don't want to do the jack-in-the-box anymore. You know, but it still gives you a little bit of joy. It gives you a little bit of happiness, and that's what the Page of Wands is like. Look, I know you may not like this goofy idea, but it's going to give you a little bit of goodness, and it's going to give you a little bit of joy. Just watch out that it doesn't bop you in it. Do-do, do-do, do-do-do-do-do. Because haven't you been bopped in the nose by your own, like, silly little gut intuitions every once in a while? I know I have. It's the Page of Wands is saying, look, it's a jack-in-the-box moment. Take a moment. Take your time. Enjoy the process. You know, be happy. That's what it's all about. Be joyful. That's what it's all about. Just don't get your nose bopped. I do private readings, by the way. If you get a hold of me on Lobster Talks over on Instagram, I do private readings. Alright, Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. Jack in the box. Knight of Wands. Here we go. Knight of Wands. This one's a little more straightforward. I like this one the way that I looked at it is. This is Siddhartha. Siddhartha. Boy, you're driven by the heart to just walk and teach and guide and be a mentor and enjoy the world. You don't have to spend a thing. The world comes to you. You come to it. You are Siddhartha. You're looking for a place to sit down and become a Buddha eventually. You're looking for your Bodhi tree. But eventually, but for now, you're Siddhartha. You're on the path. You're out there learning. You're out there teaching. The Knight of Wands is just out there. You're not quite home yet. You know, like you know where home could be if you wanted it to be. You could go there, no big deal. But man, the journey is much better than the destination. I should have written that down. Right? As we look at the royalty of the cards, page, sorry. As we look at the royalty of the cards, we go from page, knight, queen, and king. They're individuals. So this is Siddhartha as an individual. Instead of the journey, it's more important than the destination. It's a kind of another sentiment for the Knight of Wands. I feel like that's the best card out of every card that I've defined is Siddhartha with the Knight of Wands. You're welcome for that. It's Good Tuesday, folks. Thanks for being here. Don't forget to hit the like button or subscribe button if you're willing to make that accident happen for you and for me. Queen of Wands. Here we go. 2 more cards, and then we'll do a quick little 3-card reading. We'll get the heck out of here. Queen of Wands. I look at the Queen of Wands as Oprah. Oprah. This is the feminine energy that knows a lot. Good business acumen. Guides the family. Gives you a lot of advice on the family. Gives it the book club. Oprah's book club. Oh my goodness. If you weren't a part of Oprah's book club back in the early 2000s, what even were you doing with your life? So that's what the Queen of Wands is. She is making sure that we are all in tune and on time. That's what the Queen of Wands is. It's like really making sure that you are who you are supposed to be. You really have to know who you are. You got to be really in touch with that. You are who you are supposed to be. It's like the self-help guru a little bit too. A little bit of the self-help guru. The Queen of Wands. Here to make sure you are who you are. A little bit of Oprah. We all get a. Dear Oprah, please don't be offended. It's the Queen of Wands. It's tarot. I don't know. Alright, here we go. King of Wands. King of Wands. I'm going to bust out my super nerd moment here. Super nerd. I don't know how nerdy any of this may or not be, actually. Super nerd moment. This is Aragorn. This is Aragorn, or Strider, from Lord of the Rings. Aragorn, King Aragorn. Out there riding the horses. This is out there like making sure everyone's like biding their, making sure they're at peace. He'll go slay an orc or two if he needs to, if he wants to. He's out there, he's like, hey, alright, buddying up, playing basketball with the neighborhood. He's probably at the, he's probably got like a gym membership out there. He's got some gym bros. This guy's got bros all over. I've got bros in different area codes. I've got bros. Alright, I should have written that down instead, but it makes just as much sense with the King of Wands here. It's sorry, Aragorn. I had you. I think we all know that like Aragorn is like the manly man, but he's also got like that soft heart, because like all that he did to go rescue the hobbits, you know what I mean? Like, you don't mess with the hobbits. Sorry about my brother, not Eric, Paragorn, not Paragorn, Sean, whatever. Thus concludes today's tour of Minor Suits Wands. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed that. Oh, God, we have too much fun, or we don't have anything at all. That's how I like to look at life. Too much fun or nothing at all. Alright, folks, let me get set up here for a quick 3-card reading, and we'll see what the cards have to say to us today real quick. Thanks for being here. Clap yourselves on the back if you got any of those references. If you did get any of those references, make sure to stretch before clapping yourself on the back, because you're getting a little older than you really expected, didn't you? So a lot of these references probably come with some ibuprofen and a hot shower. Alright, so take care of yourselves, you ancient old, all these references. Let's put this over here. Let's get the cards out real quick. Alright. God, I'm so glad you guys are here. Thanks for letting me mess around and do that kind of stuff with I think the next, what I don't want to do, honestly, like I'm looking through the cards and I'm reading on them, and I'm studying them, and I see their effects on the readings and such, and like the Suit of Swords is gonna suck ass. Like, I don't know, that one, there's a lot of danger coming with the swords, and the reason for that, I think, is because it's thinking. It's like us. It's the one one area of our lives where we're immediately trying to talk ourselves out of or into situations where we may or may not belong. And so, oh my God, the Suit of Swords. Ugh. It's enough to make you go, no. You know, like, please don't do that, though. Please don't do that, because then that's going to sound like you have issues. And we don't need issues today, do we? I mean, we could have issues. What do you got? Like back issues? You got some special collector's issues? Who knows? We'll keep that card that's trying to come out. So there's one. We'll cut some more cards, and we'll try and come up with 3 here. Try and come up with... Oh! No, we got one right there, and then... Hold on. Wait a minute. Let's go one more here. Yikes. Here we go. We got one cut. No, nothing popping out. Another cut. Nothing popping out. Almost. It could have been the top card. There was one card. We got one more here. We're looking for one more card here. One more card. There we go. There we go. 3 cards. We got 1, 2, 3. For this particular reading, since Captain is paying attention, we're going to go reversed. We're going to use reverses here. So, I hate this. 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 If a card is reversed, we're going to use the symbolism of the card in a reversed way instead of me going, I don't want to pay special attention to the way the cards are placed. Because these cards get washed and I haven't like straightened them up or anything, so I think reverses are going to be called into for this one. So here we go. However the cards are placed, oh boy, here we are. For a 3-card reading, we do a then, now, and later, or where you been, where you at, and what are we gonna do about it? You know, come on, man. Where are we at? Thanks for being here. And if you have any comments or questions, I totally understand. I don't know. It's up to you. Card number 1. What are the cards talking to us about today? Card number 1, we've got justice. Justice. We're trying to find our way. Trying to find a balance in things. We're coming from like we have what we have, like we are exactly where we were supposed to be. Mrs. McGonagall got us placed in. The Sorting Hat really figured this out. You know? You told off some Slytherins. You told the Slytherins to go take a hike. This is Gryffindor territory. You defended your territory. You did well. You did alright. So now here we are. Now that you're in the middle of your territory, you defended yourself. You stood up for yourself. You did alright. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. No one could have told you any better or any worse. Thanks to the Sorting Hat. Leading to today. What's today? The Empress. We have the Sorting Hat. And then we've got the Empress. Got Mother Earth. Boy, we're at 1. We're at 1 today, aren't we? Go take a walk. Go plant a flower. Go touch dirt. Not even grass. The grass is probably dying or something. Go rub some dirt. Know that like that's your home. Like you're at home right now. Like you defended yourself. You're at home. You're fully at 1 with where you're at. Well, let's see what we're going to do about that. Let's see about tomorrow, maybe. The Magician. Boy, we have some practical magic going on. If you have not seen the movie Practical Magic, I would highly suggest you go watch the movie Practical Magic. That's what it seems like we've got going on here. It's a typical Sandra Bullock 90s and 2000s rom-com, obviously. You know, like, I am who I am. You know, and you know, you are who you are, and isn't that magical? You know, you exactly who you're supposed to be, and you're creating magic along the way. Yeah, I love it. You know what? I love it. I like that reading. It's a good reading. Sandra Bullock your way through life, and you'll be all right. All right. Okay, get out of here, folks. Let's go. Let's hug it in. Let's go home. Let's go home. It's been a good Tuesday. I hope you guys have fun. I've had fun. And if you haven't had had fun, I don't get it. It's up that I tried my best. I did everything I could. All right, let's get out of here. Let's hug it in. We got arms here, arm here. Let's create some magic here. What's the magic we're creating here? It's the hug magic. It's look, if I don't have a hug, I need a hug. You can give yourself a hug, then you can have a hug. Now you have a hug, and you can give a hug away. You're like, I don't have a hug to give away. Here you go. We're gonna give hugs. We're gonna get a hug. You're gonna give a hug. It's gonna be great. On the count of 3, 2, after the 1, 3, 2, 1, hug. There it is. There it is. Captain, what are you doing just hugging? Like, why do you, like, all the way over? Captain, you gotta get out of the way of the hug. Captain, get out of it. Come on. Why is she all smothering me? Captain, why? What am I doing? It's like, I'm getting all smothered in the car. I don't know if, like, that made sense, because, like, she would, like, pull you in, like, you just kind of like, like, and it's like, it's a big hug, it's like, I don't know, whatever, like, she gives good hugs, I'm sure, who knows, anyhow, like, keep hugging, I guess, like, alright, let's feel that one there. Alright, folks, I love you guys. Thanks for being here. Take care of yourselves and each other, or at the very least, I think we can ask this in a very least way. At the very least, if we can't take care of ourselves, if we are unwilling to take care of each other, take pictures.